We got a huge matchup set up tomorrow night in the play-in tournament versus the Atlanta Hawks. We've been gone for a few days. We've been working, but now we back to give y'all this work. Will the health of Ayo Dosunmu determine the success for the Chicago Bulls in this first play-in matchup? Y'all know we're going to talk about it a little bit more, but you gotta hear the music first.
Cognac, gang.
Shot Bulls podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I am with my dog, CDubb. How you doing, Bob?
Feeling great playing tomorrow. We gonna see who the hoopers and who ain't. Oh, bro.
Facts. If y'all tuned in with us today, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell as well. CDubb, this season, the Chicago Bulls again find themselves in the play-in. Last year, these young Bulls won themselves a game and then eventually lost themselves a tough game eventually to the Miami Heat. Now this year, the first matchup is against a foe. A team that you are very familiar with. You know all the things that they do. You know what's about to happen. You know who the guys over there. Now it's going to come down to who wants it more. But CDubb, Ayo Dosunmu has been out the last 4 games with the quad injury. So, will Ayo Dosunmu's health help? Will it be the determining factor in this play-in game?
Even though we got other defenders that I feel that can do a decent job against Trey Young because he is back. Disregard what he did for the last couple games with the Atlanta Hawks because I think he was just trying to get his rhythm and the excitement and the adrenaline rush of this play-in game, win or go home type shit. I think he's gonna be ready to play on tomorrow. So I'm gonna just throw that out the window that we got other defenders because we do. If we don't have Ayo, we're going to be in a definite disadvantage because Ayo, let's just talk about offensively. He's been one of the most consistent players on this team, if you add DeMar DeRozan as well. Since about December, he's been one of our most consistent players on the Chicago Bulls. And lately, this past month, before these 4 games that he missed, he's been up there as possibly your best player on the team, with DeMar DeRozan, of course, up there with him as well. Now let's talk defensively, and it's specifically against Trey Young. That is his son. Trey Young is his son. Everybody knows it. Trey Young knows it. Ayo Dosunmu know it. The Bulls bench knows it, and the Atlanta Hawks knows it. If we don't have that advantage going into this game, we end up being in a significant disadvantage. We cannot have this kid going hot in a win or go home situation because he gonna shoot your ass right back to the shack or wherever your vacation gonna be. So I know I looked at Ayo Dosunmu. He had an interview at practice earlier today, and he said he gonna leave it up to God. I wish we was leaving it up to drugs. Shoot him up. Get that man a shot right in his foot. Get him in this game.
Never.
Shoot it up. I don't care. He need to play, nephew. I'm sorry. It puts us in a significant disadvantage because that dude a nuclear bomb sometimes. I know he inefficient a lot of the games, but if he get hot, he can shoot you right out the building. So we need our kryptonite out there for this little bitty Mighty Mouse out there.
Man, CDubb is crazy. But to answer the question, I think Ayo Dosunmu health is a major factor in this play-in game. You definitely need him out there on the court, especially now. Hold on. I love what Dalen Terry has been doing. Filling in and gaining those extra minutes. But I got to go with the guy that's been the most consistent and has shown me He can hit those threes. He can
Yes.
attack the basket. He can give you a lot on the defensive end, and don't even worry about transition. He got that all on lock. So you definitely need him out there. Now, when we talk about matchups, Trey Young don't want to see Ayo Dosunmu. Let's keep it a bean.
Not at all.
In the last 3 games, CDubb, Trey Young has not been good. People gonna look at the points and they say he scored 20, he scored 19, he had 13 assists. Yeah, that was cute. But what did he have to do to get it? CDubb, in December, Trey Young was 35% from the field, 23% from the 3, my guy.
Wow.
The last time they faced the Atlanta Hawks in February, Trey Young was 21% from the field and 20% from the 3-point line. Now, that's reading the percentages as, you know, the team was guarding them, but I can guarantee if we all dive into it, and if Ayo was present during those games, which I believe he was because he hasn't suffered a lot of injuries this season, he was clamping. But CDubb, you know, we got to talk about everything. We got to talk about both sides of this. The Atlanta Hawks, bro, they 3-0 in the play-in. You say that's last year. You say that's last year stuff. It don't mean nothing. Do it mean something? It mean nothing. What you how you pull it?
This particular year, let's start with the Bulls first. It's really been a roller coaster of a year, and the roller coaster kind of off the rails a lot of the time. But you know what I'm saying. But we happen to get to the end into the playoffs. Somehow that roller coaster landed back on the rails, and we made it to postseason play. The Atlanta Hawks have been worse off than the Bulls. Their season has been a roller coaster, but they got one side of the cart off the rails, one side of the cart on the rails.
Facts.
They are a mess over there. We a mess. They a fucking mess over there. So I don't think it's the same. They don't have the same team. They missing what's the little kid from the Sacramento Kings, Warner or something, little shooter from the Sacramento Kings. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
Oh, Herder. Kevin
Herder's
who's
not
now
on the
in
team.
Sacramento. Yep.
And guess what? They're missing guys too that's not gonna play. The kid that played with Lonzo Ball at up in California there, he's not playing, and Jalen Johnson is not playing. The Skywalker, he not playing. He kills the Bulls every time he plays us. So they gonna be in a definite disadvantage. They only got their regular big in there, Clint Capella. He's gonna be seeing a lot of minutes. Jonte Murray's out there, but Trey Young is gonna be out there as well. And I really don't like they mix from when they got him. Remember, nephew, we was talking about that when they got together. Like, this don't mix. Both of them need the ball.
I thought it was gonna be all right initially. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be some challenge, but I thought it was gonna be right. And so far, it ain't been right.
It ain't been right. So it's coming to an end right here. Thank you very much. It's coming to an end right here, right now. Like, it's either because they're not going that far, even if they beat us and go to the next round. I think this is the last season you see these guys together. And, bro, the Atlanta Hawks, the Bulls got to beat them. They were.
I'm with you on that. Now, before we get up out of here, I got to talk about this.
Talk about it.
The young guys. 2 of them specifically.
Talk to
in
me.
my auntie goon voice. This message is for Ayo Dosunmu and Kobe White only.
Yes.
Ayo Dosunmu and Kobe White only. I know y'all know what heartbreak felt like after that loss last season to the Miami Heat. You gonna put up or shut up. It's really that simple for me. I'm not going to no long speeches. I'm not saying, you know, you gotta do this. You gotta. How are you gonna approach this game? Are you gonna show that you've grown? We've seen growth during the season. But CDubb, you already know. You've been watching basketball way longer than me. There's regular season growth and there's postseason growth.
Yep.
I know it's a play-in, but for me, it's still a damn playoff game because you win, you move on, you lose, you're going home.
Yeah.
And for those people that say that y'all don't want to watch any more of the Bulls, I'm with it. The Bulls drive me nuts too. But These moments is what I live for because I know it's gonna be competition all the entirety game.
Better.
It better be.
Don't piss us off, bro. Do not.
But how you looking at Ayo Dosunmu and Kobe White specifically?
This is a great question, nephew. Kobe White showed that he's ready for the postseason. He was big time last year. I have no idea why Billy Donovan subbed him out the game at the end of the game last year. I just
the gum started tasting bad or something. I don't know.
Bro, he hit all the big shots. I just don't get it. But Ayo was a little, he was a little in that game against Miami. He was a little shaky there. So he got a lot to prove. I'm not much worried about Kobe, but I'm worried a little about, I'm not worried, but I'm a little skeptical of Ayo Dosunmu. Because what I seen when you got the chips middle of the table, I don't want to say you folded, but you ain't performed to the level that I know you capable of. Now, this is your redeem right here. It's time to redeem. Not just this game, because I think you can beat the Atlanta Hawks. The next game, we got to win 2. I need 2 of your best games of your career, Ayo Dosunmu. I'm not worried about Kobe for some strange reason, nephew. I'm just not. Hoopers, it don't matter what Excuse me, guys. Hoopers, bye-bye. Excuse me, guys. Hoopers, it don't matter what situation it is. They just gonna hoop. I think that Kobe White is a natural hooper. And I ain't trying to say that Ayo is not a hooper. You know what I'm saying? But he's not natural. He taught himself how to hoop. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
I guess that's that basketball talk y'all always putting out.
I guess that's that basketball talk.
Hey, I guess that's just what it is.
Yeah.
But you got anything left, my guy?
Oh, man, get ready, bro. It's about to be litty tomorrow. Come on, Bulls. Do not piss us off, bro. Don't do it, bro. Not this game.
Don't do it. Show up, and let's see what happens. Drop y'all predictions below, and we're going to see what happens. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. Subscribe here for all your latest Bulls content. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Shy Bulls Podcast. I'm Bobby, that's CDubb. It's time to go tune in. We're going to catch y'all on the next one for sure.
We get Miami second game. I already know.
Cognac. Gang.